I'm Harjay. Hi friends.
Harjay, what do you do in your free time?
During my free time I usually watch TV, play mobile games, read books.
Which of them is better?
I think reading books is better.
Yeah, many friends around the world are watching mobile phone and playing games and watching TV. Instead of that, we can read books. Harjay, what is your favorite book?
Our favorite book is GERONIMO STILTON!
Some books which are here are bought from the library, these, and the others are ours. All these. Yeah. So we'll be sharing book reviews. So Harjay, what can we begin?
First let's begin from this.
Okay, this is a mini mystery. Take yours.
Yeah.
So these mini mysteries are very small.
Yeah.
And
this is the second mini mystery and this is the first mini mystery.
Yeah, the third mini mystery is the mouse box. You can find the collection at the last page here. I don't think this book has. Harjay, check in your book.
Okay.
Yeah, see. This is the third book.
Okay. So this first book and the title is The Super Scam. Geronimo Stilton will go to a supermarket and buy some things, but something will hypnotize him to buy some things.
Yeah, so he'll be wearing a headphone which will hypnotize him and make Geronimo dance.
Yeah.
And he would go wild, take everything and waste his money.
Yeah.
At last, the villain escapes and Geronimo Stilton finally frees the center. Everyone gets back their money.
Yeah.
Now the second book.
And the second book, the title is The Lake Monster. And the book is this about is Geronimo Stilton will find something mysterious about this lake monster. And at last, he'll find that there's a twist. Actually, some people are driving this dragon. Okay.
It's a robotic dragon.
Yeah.
This is not real. This book, Harjay, have you read this book?
Yeah. This book is The Ship of Secrets. It's the 10th adventure in the Kingdom of the Fantasy. And this book is about that first, Geronimo Stilton will go to save his friends, and he'll go and save Blossom, the Queen of the Fairies.
And everyone, you can find the collections of all the books on the back page of any single book.
Yeah.
And these are all the books in the Kingdom of Fantasy.
Yeah.
There are two more. The Guardian of the Realm and the Dragon. The
Island of Dragons.
The Island of Dragons. So we have read almost everything except the Dragon of Prophecy.
Yeah.
That is it.
That is an epic adventure in the Kingdom of the Fantasy.
Yeah. The fourth book.
Okay.
And everyone must be wondering why this Geronimo Stilton is very thin.
Yeah. That's because this is a comic book.
Geronimo comic book. You can see that Geronimo is traveling through time.
Yeah.
And going to the time when the first cinema was released.
Yeah.
It was the arrival of the train. So the members of the cat family come and go to the past and wanted to steal this invention and make the world know that in the future there's a big invention. If that happens, the world will get destroyed and the cats can rule over the world.
Yeah.
And so Geronimo travels through time, saves the cinemaplex.
Okay.
And that's all for these books.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next book.
Yeah.
Okay, what can you choose?
Let's choose this section.
Wait. I think let's prefer the special section.
Oh, okay. It's more better.
Yeah. This is the first book, The Hunt of the Golden Book. So, Grandpa William Shortpaws is wanting Geronimo to conduct a party for Geronimo's 100th book.
Yeah.
Which is this book, The Hunt for the Golden Book. So, he's going to write a book. In this book, Geronimo writes about his success, but later he gives it to his grandfather William Shortpaws. But he writes everything about him and he being very for Geronimo's 100th book.
Yeah.
And all because of his he has a crush on a girl called Laura, and he wants what is the name?
Petina Pretty Paws.
No, that's for Geronimo. I forgot the name, but for a girl.
Yeah.
Now, after that girl reads this book, she and Grandpa William Shortpaws go on a cruise. This is the book, and Geronimo struggles to get a print of this book, 1 million, and this is coated with gold color.
Yeah.
Because it's a special book, special
Yeah.
edition.
And this book is actually very interesting. If
Yeah.
you want, you can get this and read it. It will be very interesting.
You can find it in Singapore Popular or any other shops.
Yeah.
All these books are found there.
Yeah.
Or you can go to National Library at Geronimo Stilton.
Yeah.
This is a sticky situation.
It is the latest edition, and this is very epic. It's very nice to read it.
Yeah, this is for $12.85.
Yeah. And this book about is the Geronimo Stilton will go to the Stilton farm and plan to get some honey. Okay. So some parts, the bee will chase him. Then he will fall in the pond. Then something mysterious will happen. There's something which like robot bees will come.
They'll try to steal honey.
Yeah, they'll try to steal honey. And this is the main enemy.
Madame.
No.
No.
Okay. So this book, it's actually very interesting. You can get this and read this.
At Popular. And this is the next book. I brought this for $8 in British Council, the tuition I used to go.
And the title is The Curse
Curse
of the Cheese Pyramid.
So in this is black and white print, and is all about Geronimo going to a desert, and he is going there because he wants to take a report about the famous invention of a doctor. So he goes there and gets shooted by camel poops
Yeah.
and spits. And he goes in the Dirty Sheep Airlines, in which it got crashed more than 5 times, and it looks like this.
And he's
Such a dumpling. And he's in seat 0. Seat Z. In seat Z, you never get to see anything like movies, or don't get food, or don't get water, or don't get lifebuoys for free, and don't get oxygen masks for free, and everything he doesn't get.
yeah. And mostly Geronimo is air sickness. He has air sickness and he's very scared to go on planes.
Everything.
Yeah. He always gets a bag and vomits in it. Then
So Grandpa William Shortpaws thinks very cheap. The cheap mouse we
yeah,
right?
this is his nickname.
Yeah. Grandpa throws away all the helpers who are helping to make all these books, and just keeps just one small table made out of plastic chair and the typewriter.
Yep.
So and this book is one of the most special book I have.
It's very incredible.
Yeah, it's space mice.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of space mice. You can buy them. See how many?
Yeah. There's total books.
There are 10 books.
Yeah.
And as I said, the collection is in the back. So don't miss any space movie.
Yeah. Okay. And the title of this book is Slug Monster Showdown.
And in this book, Geronimo Stilton's name is Geronimo Stiltonox.
Yeah.
Stiltonix. Yeah. So in this, Geronimo visits a plant called Mozilla. The floor is full of Mozilla, but there's one thing that is disturbing them: a monster. A monster is invading the mausoleums, and so the Geronimo Stilton is a mysterious hero who will help the mausoleums to get rid of those monsters. Actually, the monsters are lonely and they want friendship. So all the monsters from all the galaxies come and meet at one planet which is abandoned, and Therefore, they are happy.
Here.
This is our connection.
Okay, now we're done with this
Next.
section. Let's move to the next one.
Next,
Okay.
what can we go?
And let's go for this.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So we'll continue these all books and this book in part 2. This book will be in part 3. So these books are quite interesting, right, Hajay?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah. So you can buy these books at Amazon or any other shopping websites. And in here in Singapore, we bought all of these books in Popular.
And also in the National Regional Library.
Yeah, and Kiko, I forgot the shop's name, but it's near Mesquite.
Yeah.
So we bought that. You can buy it in Expo also. Expo, it's very cheap, $1, $2.
Yeah.
So we'll be continuing all the books at part 2.
Yeah. And at first, I started reading Geronimo's first book, The Lost Treasure of the Emerald Isle. It was very interesting. So I continued reading it. Then I knew the interest of reading. So please, friends, you also start reading and get all of these Geronimos.
And how I began is many of my friends at school were talking about Geronimo. I never knew what it was. So I asked my parents to buy me Geronimo. And you know what was my first book? This book with one more book called The Hunt of the Curious Keys. That book I gave it to my friend. So all these books until now are collected by us, and these are from the library. So let's move on to part 2.
Yeah. And thank you, friends. Bye.
Bye. See you. And you can comment about all your book and book reviews at the comment section below, and you can we will reply to your comments.
Yeah. And
like, share, and subscribe this video.
bye.